Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel Burris, and today's video is going to be all about helping you, not you specifically. This is all about addressing dilemmas that people have asked for help with in different Facebook groups I'm in. So if you are into design or you're just nosy and you want to see what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, then go ahead and stay tuned for this video. All right, so this person says, always wanted a round mirror/art. Got it at an auction real cheap. Need advice on paint color. The walls are green gray. Depending on sunshine, the record player box will be removed. In the reflection is a large art on opposite wall. Is the cabinet below too small? So the first thing she asked was, need advice on paint color. I don't know what she means in terms of advice on paint color. Do you want to change the color? Do you want to add more color in? There's nothing really for me to answer in regard to the color question, but we can talk about the proportion and the sizing of the things that are in the room. Is the cabinet below too small? The answer is yes. And you know it's too small. Your mirror, picture, art installation should not be larger than a piece of furniture beneath it. It's about scale and balance. You want to have your heaviest pieces nearest to the ground. So with that being said, if you have this really large piece of art or a mirror above a little tiny cabinet or a table, it's going to look disjointed and unbalanced, and that's exactly what we have here. Now, the mirror, it really takes over this wall. Cabinetry beneath it is too small and it's cluttered. If you want to do a large piece of art, a large scale mirror, then you need to accommodate for space beneath it. And if you don't have space beneath it, don't have anything underneath it at all. Just because you have a mirror hanging up doesn't mean you have to have a table or cabinetry beneath it. You can't just have that mirror or that artwork be the focal point. It looks like there's already a table next to it. If I were her, I would have left that empty and put that cabinet somewhere else. But if you need the storage, then you might as well make the cabinetry larger and make it fill up that space. When you have a lot of things in a little space, it makes it feel very disjointed, makes it feel kind of tacky, makes it feel very cheap. You shouldn't have a disjointed, tacky, cheap looking place. Sorry, you just shouldn't do it. Of course you want things to feel elevated and sophisticated. So with that being said, making sure that you have proper balance in your space is going to contribute to not only it working better for you visually, but it's going to work for you functionally as well. Pay attention to the scale of things before you purchase them. Take a picture of the space that you intend to put whatever item you're looking at in, and always measure once, measure twice, hell, measure 3 times, because there's nothing like having something that's too large for a space to really make it look weird and out of place. Anyway, let's go on to our second design dilemma. She states, can someone please help me figure out how to decorate the tops of my cabinets in my kitchen? I'm going to Michael's tomorrow to buy some things. Look at me, come close, come close. That's your problem right there. Do not decorate the tops of your cabinets. There is nothing good for you up there. Not praise from people who come into your kitchen to tell you how beautiful it looks, because if they do come in and tell you that, they're lying. The top of your cabinets are nothing more than breeding grounds for grime, dust, and grease. Even if you don't cook, dust will be everywhere. Even if you didn't live there, there's going to be some dirt in the air. That's just what dirt does. I don't even think about the tops of my cabinets, let alone want to decorate them and then dust off something every time it's time for me to clean the kitchen. I clean the kitchen and I think about the counters, the stove, about the floor, and inside of my sink. If I were you, I would turn the car around and go to IKEA. Use that space to add more storage. The cabinets don't necessarily have to go to the top anymore. I'm not on the phone, I'm talking to YouTube. You wanna come say hi?
What's up, YouTube?
All right, you should be adding more storage. I don't know if you need it, but I mean, who doesn't need more storage? If you're a minimalist, having things concealed and in storage is the best thing you can do. Because for me, I don't like a lot of clutter. So if I have space, like I do actually have space on top of my cabinets, the last thing I want to do is put anything up there for me to dust or clean regularly. Cabinets are good because they conceal the things that I need, and it also fills in that unwanted space. Unless you're going to put lighting up there and have that as a feature and add more ambiance to your kitchen, it's going to look tacky, it's going to look cheap, and that's the last thing you need. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot going on in the kitchen already. It looks like the fridge has, okay, so there's a whole photo album stuck to the fridge. You don't need anything on top of those cabinets. Please don't put anything on top of those cabinets. I beg of you, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a beautiful kitchen. Now that I think about it, there's stuff on top of the fridge. Girl, get that stuff on top of the fridge. It's a small space. The colors are actually not horrible. You know, I like white and creams and tans, but if you add stuff on top, it's not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. And the idea of you putting more stuff in there makes me like, I've seen magnets on the fridge. I've never seen photos like that. So that being said, just don't do it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Michaels, if you guys are watching this video, direct her to buy something else. So this next person says, recommendations on how to complete this room. If you're going to keep the sectional, then I highly recommend moving it off the wall and scooting it down and adding a rug. You need a round coffee table. Because you have a large L-shaped sofa, a round coffee table, medium in size, will add some flow to the room. You need something to soften the space, and a round table is going to do that for you. I'm not really loving the color. It's kind of bland. It feels very gray, and the sofa's already gray. Everything is just being drowned out. You don't want the sofa to be the same color as the walls. And then you got that throw that kind of looks like it's the same color, and everything is just like bland on top of bland on top of bland. And this is speaking from somebody who loves bland. Rules of color are 30% accent and 70% your main color. And right now, 70% of your main color has definitely been achieved. So you need to add 30% in quick. You need some different textures as well. The fireplace would be the focal point. It looks like there's not really much going on there. Some people don't like the idea of having a television over a fireplace, but I do. And that's because we watch TV. Get a TV that's a smart TV, like the frame TV, or put a piece of art over your television to conceal the fact that there's a TV there. But there are ways to have TVs in your space and not have it be a big black box. Some plants not only make the space look more beautiful, but they also add color in the space. Right between those windows would be a great opportunity for artwork. You need some lighting, a couple of lamps to add some ambiance in the space. Overhead lighting does not look good. I know that the last video I made, I talked about this beautiful pendant lighting from IKEA, and trust me, I do love lighting, but in a space that's already got low ceilings, you can add layered lighting in your space and make it feel like a warm, cozy environment. Lighting, number one. Rug, number two. Change the paint color. Add your mirror, drapery, coffee table, and you need all of that for a nice, cozy, welcoming environment. That's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any design dilemmas that you want to address, go to angelburris.com. We can do a virtual consultation and in-person consultation if you are in Southern California. I would love to help. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.